Let's whip up a batch of maple oat scones.
This is our journey. Welcome to the Betancourt's homestead.
You know, the kind we used to find at Starbucks? Yes, because I'm craving them, and there's a reason I'm craving them. I crave them this time every year. So let's make a batch, and I'll tell you the story. Taking 1 cup of old-fashioned oats, putting it in my bullet, and make it into a fine powder. Well, that was fast. Preheat the oven to 425. We're using this bad boy today. Plug her in. Let's get her ready. Add the oats and 1.5 cups of flour. I'm using soft white wheat. 2 tablespoons of sugar, or your sweetener of choice. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. 1 tablespoon of baking powder. I will forever think of that as floof powder. Thank you very much, Dylan. Mix all of this around just to incorporate it. 2 tablespoons of maple syrup and 2.5 tablespoons of butter, cold, chopped up into small pieces. I could just leave it out on my counter. It's freezing in this house right now. 1 egg, farm fresh, that you just went out and took from underneath some chicken's butt. Just kidding. I took it yesterday. Mix well and get the next ingredients ready. The entire reason I keep maple extract in this house is for this recipe once a year. So, oh darn, I actually put a whole teaspoon in. So sad. It smells like heaven right now. 1/2 cup of half and half, or 1/2 cup of heavy cream. I do not have either, but I do have this. Remember when I bought this? So this is why I was buying it, so that I would always have something on hand for the recipes that called for it, because I just don't use enough of heavy cream or half and half. So let's see if this is actually gonna work. I was supposed to shake it first. I'm gonna stir it really good. Ooh, it's like thick. It's like really thick. Let's stir it really good. I'm actually really glad I opened this before it expired, because you know because I probably would have thrown it away had I seen it before. If it had been expired, I would have thought that would be expired, but no. Very interesting. Very, very interesting, and very, very thick. Let's keep going. Just letting you know ahead of time, Trinity's coming in the house. They're backing down the driveway as I'm speaking, which means the whole entire world is going to be chaotic here. So just so you know, scrape it good, make your grandma proud. Okay, and we're going to mix this up. I think it's going to need more liquid. I don't know. We'll just guess. I still have chicken feet in the refrigerator. I'm going to teach you how to peel them. This is coming together nice. Oh, I like this. 2/3 of a cup finely chopped pecan. Oh, this is just getting more exciting as it goes. Let me just tell you that. Oh, Trinity's in the house. One final little mix. So this is where we start talking. We're going to put this on a floured surface, and then we're going to pat it until it's in a round 8-inch, an 8-inch round, and where I tell you the story of why I'm doing this. Because tomorrow is coffee holiday. What is coffee holiday, you might ask? Tomorrow is the day that I and my husband sat in Starbucks, shared a scone, drank a cup of coffee, and fell in love with each other. So I'm making him maple scones. So when he goes to work, he can have a maple scone and think of me with a little note, because I still love him like crazy. I should just make 4, right? Because yeah, I'll make 8. Oh, I really like this recipe. Yeah. Just put them on the tray. I put a sill pat down so I wouldn't have to worry about them sticking. And we're going to put them in the oven. Bake 13 to 15 minutes until lightly brown. And this is where you clean your kitchen. Or in my case, try to come up with a reason or excuse of what I'm doing so he doesn't discover it because he just walked in the door and I'm busted. Yikes. Quick, somebody come up with a cover story. 13 minutes was perfect. Let these cool. Oh, I need a new oven mitt. That burnt right through my finger. While those are cooling, we're going to make the glaze. We're doing 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of the maple extract. I keep wanting to say almond. Maple extract, and 5 tablespoons of water, or however much to get the thickness of the glaze that you want. This is your personal preference. I'm not going to be the judge of it. Okay, this is made There's a part of me that wants to reach over there and grab one of those warm scones, dip it in here, and sit here and eat it. Why do they have to be so yummy looking? Like they're calling my name. Tabitha, Tabitha. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I heard that. Tabitha, I heard that. I'm right here, honey. I'm right here. My husband is standing off to the side watching. I keep telling him, you can't be on camera because you're still in uniform. Finally, I had to look at him because he starts sitting on the stairs. I look at him and go change your shirt. I've given you 3 hints. Go do it. So, just wait. I got a little under half a jar. Any idea what I should do with the remainder of this? You guys are up for suggestions. I'm over here asking him if he wants to try one. We're going to try the small ones. And he's like, you want me to make you white mochas? Which is what I had. What did you have?
I had a maple mocha or something.
You had a maple mocha?
Maple something.
It just looks amazing. You might want a fork? He's gonna get a fork. We didn't eat these with a fork when we first met. We ate it with but we also split one. I'm not splitting this one.
And the frosting was dried and hard.
Yes, it will be dried and hard tomorrow. I'm just not gonna I'm not gonna use a fork. Here, come over with me. Get in the picture. So tomorrow is coffee holiday. Yes, it is.
The day I fell in love with this young lady.
The day I fell in love with you.
Like 20-some years ago.
Just gonna tell you, it's an amazing adventure with you.
Yeah, I get that. I'm crazy. Oh my.
I'm gonna dream about these.
What have you done here?
I've created a monster. Oh my gosh.
These are amazing.
They're exactly and better than Starbucks with fresh ground wheat.
Starbucks doesn't even have them anymore. You can't get them.
You can't get them. What do you think?
They are the best.
There you go, people. Now you know what we know. Love you. Welcome to my office, and this is what we're going to talk about. Cost comparison. So, a maple scone is how much or a scone period is how much at Starbucks now? So here is what it costs for us, because you know we like doing the cost comparison. So look at that bad beauty. It is amazing. This is mine for today. Happy coffee holiday, you guys. It smells amazing. Absolutely amazing. So it made 8 scones. And let's get our bad puppies on so we can see our eyeballs. I did all of the cost comparison. The whole entire batch cost me $6.90 to make. Probably the equivalent of 2 scones at Starbucks. This little guy right here is 87 cents. So the majority of it is the table cream. Now, I could have seriously dropped this down probably by about 50 to 60 cents if I bought the Costco heavy whipping cream. But I was finding that I really wasn't, because we only eat 1 meal a day. We don't drink a ton of that or use a ton of that anymore. So I was finding that it was pretty hard for me to keep on hand without having to find ways of using it. So I'm trying the table cream as an experiment. I can keep that on the shelf and then I can use it as I need it. Or I might do the powdered cream where you mix it up. But so far, I'm liking the table cream. And you can buy those for $2.23 a piece at Walmart and Winco. Now you know what I know. Bye, you guys. I have to go let the chickens out. The chicken door didn't open. So now I'm going to go researching on how to find a chicken door that actually works now. Mine is 12 years old. Let's witch. Where'd that come from?